Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to this stationary road warrior, at least for another week, because here in Tennessee, parts of the state are now, I guess, technically open for business. We're still under a stay at home order here in Nashville, as are the cities of Memphis and Chattanooga and Knoxville. Yeah, our governor decided instead of just opening the state up and having, happen what may, he's leading the four biggest cities where the majority of the coronavirus cases are to run it themselves. They have their own health departments, and our mayor's already said he's going to follow the 14 days of a downward trend guidelines before step 1 of the opening process. Our mayor came up with a 4-step plan for opening in increments, if you will. So I guess technically I could still go out and run some errands today. I could still go out and go to the grocery store and still go to the drugstore if I needed to, but we're going to stay safe here in the driveway. Of course, we do have our mask, which is going to be well, the new wrinkle put in for everybody. It happens all around the world. You see them a lot of times if you travel into foreign countries. But we're going to be wearing at least the mask now, or at least hopefully wearing the mask now. Not because we know they're going to stop a virus, but because it's going to slow down the spread. You've seen the numbers, you've seen the data, you've seen the stats, and we've all looked for masks, and well, some of us have them. So going forward, we're going to be going out in public with masks on, which, while I understand the health considerations to it, it's still kind of strange to me. Because I think to myself, walking into a bank with a mask on, the place I bank nearby a couple miles from here isn't in the nicest of neighborhoods of Nashville. It just happens to be the closest bank to my house. So I go in there, and they have an armed guard at the door. And I've literally watched him eye people up and down when they come in. I think sometimes rightfully so. I hate to say that. I hate to typecast. But you look at some people going, seriously? You're a little bit scary. They look at me, if you acknowledge them and you say hello, it's no problem. Same thing like when you walk into a Best Buy. When you could go into Best Buy, they had that little security guy right there at the center. And if you acknowledge him and don't try to hide from him, they kind of don't pay you any never mind. It's kind of funny how now that we have masks, you can't see the expression on people's faces. You can't see anything but their eyes. And that's kind of a strange thing going forward. It's not a bad thing. It's just, again, part of the new normal, or at least the new temporary normal. I don't necessarily know how many people will wear masks from here on out. My wife went to the grocery store the other day and said there were still a lot of people not wearing masks and still not following the one-way down an aisle thing. And you just ask yourself, what's the point? I'll be honest with you. Do I want to wear a mask? Not really. And for me, because, let's be honest, I'm a big guy with a big head and a big face, it's not easy to find a mask. The first set of masks we bought didn't fit me. I couldn't even get it to come down to about here on my chin, so I basically gave 2 masks to my parents, sent them down to Florida, so they had 2 masks, and then let them work for my wife, and I had to go buy more masks. The one I've got on right now, it kind of sort of fits. I still got a couple more that are supposedly larger size, the largest size I could find online in the mail. But again, as I said before, this is the new normal. This is the new establishment going forward, and the new face of the world we're in, if you will. Yeah, we're looking forward. It's all changing for all of us, no matter where you're watching. Just be safe and be thoughtful of others. I think that's the biggest thing. Yes, it's an inconvenience. Yes, it's no fun. But I don't feel like any of my liberties are violated. It's just something to get used to. And this too shall pass, as they say, or at least we hope so. Back next week, another Road Warrior. Maybe on the road next week. Who knows? KevinMason.us for more of the Road Warriors. All of them there. Facebook, YouTube. Post them up on there as well. Thanks for stopping by. And please be safe. Please take care of yourself. And as much as you don't want to, please follow the orders for now where you are, because we want you around here for a long time. I need all the viewers I can get. See you next week. Thanks.